Hey everyone, welcome back to Brown Coat Nerd for a very special video. So once again, this will not be along my lines of regular reviews. I've always wanted to have this channel just be kind of a assortment of different things that I'm into, and sci-fi is definitely one of those. Obviously with the channel name, named it after Firefly. This, of course, is Star Wars. From the new Disney Plus series, Mandalorian, we have his Razor Crest spaceship. This first video is just simply going to be an unboxing of it, and then I will get it all fully assembled, and I'll give a full review. And Traveler is not happy. Oi, puppy! He just went outside and peeped and pooped. Only got to play for a little bit, but I put him in his pen because I do not want him chewing on any of these small pieces. Sorry, buddy. It'll be just a little bit longer. You will be free soon enough. So, let's get it going. On the outside of the box, you know, obviously it is specifically for the Razor Crest, as you can see here. Nothing real special. The top, and then what I feared the most, the box underneath there is a little messed up, but it's not too bad. I don't think anything inside the packaging got messed up. But that's frustrating because I can even see people selling these boxes. So basically this is a HasLab product, and I've never really messed with them before. Here's the side of the box. The other side is the same, just with my shipping label. So basically you had 3 months to order this. And after that, they were going to stop taking orders, and that was that. And basically the HasLab, it's a very detailed toy, kind of more along the lines of a model. But it also has a little bit higher of a price point than just your standard toy. This was $350 before shipping and tax, if that was applicable. Can't remember if I had to pay tax on this or not. I ordered this over a year ago, which is kind of crazy. I'd almost forgotten about it, to be honest. Occasionally I'd remember it was on order, and then I'd forget about it again. That's how long this has been ordered. So yeah, I ordered this a long time ago. I don't really collect toys or collectibles. I have always been very much into the Disney Plus series Mandalorian. I thought it was really well done. You know, Star Wars, I grew up on the original trilogy, and then as I got older, they did the prequels, and I was a little disappointed, but at the same time, I was just happy there was something. And then they came out with the newest trilogy, which at first I was excited, and then I was let down, and then just let down some more. So we got the old Razor Crest in there. Looks like we are upside down. The other thing that I really loved about this, that really caught my eye, was the fact that it was kind of done like the old toys. You know, like I said, I didn't really have too many Star Wars toys myself. Bear with me, folks. But my brother did. And so, of course, I always played with his Star Wars toys. Oh, this looks cool. Okay. And so, even the packaging, I could tell was going to be very retro to what I remember playing with as a kid. And I kind of remember, you know, playing with my brothers at and then stumbling across the box. And this is exactly how it would be. One thing I noticed that was weird, it's got this little, it almost looks like a sticker that was put over something here. I've seen a few of these unboxing videos. I believe these were just probably sent out in order of, you know, when you ordered it. The goal for this, because the way the HasLab thing's done, it's kind of like a GoFundMe. You know, once they meet their basic goal, you're good to get it. They wanted to sell at least 6,000 of these before they would agree to make them. So I had been watching it for a little bit, and then once it hit 6,000, like that day, I went ahead and ordered mine. I don't know why I was waiting. Obviously, you're not out money if they don't hit the goal. You don't get charged until they're done taking in orders. But yeah, I couldn't tell if this was a sticker over something. I saw some of the other videos, but no, that's just how it's printed on. And it does say designed by HasLab, in case you're wondering, because I kept seeing that, and that was kind of bugging me. And then we got this. That's even very retro. Like, I feel like I remember that little Star Kiss design. Maybe they still use that today on the action figures. But there you go. That's just, holy cow, man, I feel like a kid again. And in case you're wondering, just because I'm sure someone will comment, yes, I have seen Book of Boba Fett. Yes, I do like it very much. The kind of disappointing part was, like, the best Boba Fett episode was really just a Mandalorian episode. But whatever. So just kind of checking out some of the box art here of what we're going to get inside. And like I said, I'm going to go take my time a little bit more. Going over some of these details and different things once I have it fully assembled. It just showed up today. Man, I'm not waiting. I want to put this puppy together. My wife will be coming home soon, and she does not want to be in any of my videos. She's very shy about it. I've tried, guys. I've had some pretty funny skits written up. So we'll just see if we can knock this out real quick before she gets here in like 20 minutes. And then we got the back. Which I remember this too from the old toys. They were always, it would be black and white. And I just assumed when I was younger that they did that just to save on cost. A lot of times they wouldn't have detailing like this. This is almost a little bit too detailed compared to the old ones. Also, I mean, I'm going off of memory from the 80s, so I could be wrong. But I was watching one unboxing and they mentioned how they always did this with the intent for the kid to use this like a coloring book. And like now I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, okay. I totally get that. Never colored on any of ours as a kid. My mom was one of those weird people that always like, you know, we have to keep the boxes, so we probably would have gotten in trouble if we drew on the freaking box. That makes it sound like I had a really sad childhood. I didn't. Oh. And then the bottom, oh, let's flip her over. Sorry guys, we've moved a few months ago and still have not set up the office slash studio slash gun room. It just got turned into storage once we moved. And so I don't have like any of the lighting or anything set up there. So this is where it looks like that outer box busted. Did put a little bit of a crease in there. So let's get this real part started. And these are going, like I said, it was, you know, available to order for like 3 months. And I'm happy I happened to see someone talking about this. I think is in some like Facebook group. I don't know if it was like Gamers Over 30 or what. But someone just, you know, shared it and I was like, oh my God, that looks awesome. It was $350, like I said. Normally, you know, I'm really not going to be spending that kind of money on something like this, but I just really love the show. Obviously, I'm a huge Firefly fan and you know, this definitely has some Firefly essence to the ship, although it was not inspired by it at all. Oh, here's our manual. Let's go ahead and flip through that real quick. And like this, I totally remember this as a kid. You know, these manuals. This is exactly how the old original stuff would look. Copyright stuff, nothing special. So it's kind of showing us how the landing gears go on, because this does have removable landing gears. Instructions on how to put the cannons on. You want to make sure you put the correct one on the corresponding side. And then the wings slash engines. And I think it was the HasLab video they did of this, where one of the guys that helped design it was talking about these little engines are designed to come back off if you need it. It's not like, you know, once you pop it in, they're stuck on there. I don't know if they might get loose the more often you take them on and off. Don't really know why, unless you wanted to go with the full-on Jawa, you know, chop shop in this thing. One thing I did think of is if you're putting it on a shelf or something, this thing's gonna be pretty freaking big. And if you don't have quite enough room, maybe you could take off like one of the side engines and push that up against, you know, the wall of the shelf. I don't know. Then we have our little escape pod, which was a added bonus feature. I forget the technical term they're using for that. But basically, when you ordered this through HasLab, like I said, it was like a GoFundMe. They had reach goals. There we go. You know, they said after X amount are ordered, we'll throw this in, we'll throw that in. This was one of the extra add-in things. I guess originally just would have been molded in to the top here, showing how to remove that top center section. It's got a little button for that one. showing the weapons locker and I guess what guns go where. I am not looking forward to putting that together. It looks like a pain in the butt, but I do have dainty little hands, so maybe it won't be so bad. Showing you how to put the carbonite blocks in, and then just showing you different doors that open. It looks like that top one might completely come off. I'm not sure. We will find out though. And then just different stuff. Oh, I guess the netting's not in. I thought that was in. My understanding too is that netting, you can put it up against the wall. You could stretch it across. I do not know. I don't know why I said it like that. I do not know if there is a 2 scale. This is the, what is it? The 3 3/4 inch scale action figures. I don't know if they have a blorp or blarp 2 scale, because that would be pretty awesome, you know, put that in here with the netting, because that is when you see that netting is when they were moving the blarps. Paul Blarp. Okay. Then we got the little rear engine. Now I do remember when HasLab was first showing off some of the features of the ship. Once again, it was just 3D modeling. Wasn't even painted. They had no prototype or nothing. It was just purely CG modeling. They were showing some of this stuff off, and they showed this little rear cannon. And I remember going, oh, it's kind of a spoiler. Because as far as I remember, you never saw the cannon used. So I was like, okay, we're going to see that cannon get used in like season 2. Same thing with the escape pod. And yeah, no, we never saw them used unless I'm brain farting on something. I think we show how the little, this door comes down. I do believe the center section slides out a little bit too to extend that ramp. Got the big rear ramp. This side panel is the large one that removes. The other side has smaller panels. Oh yeah, there it shows the ramp coming down further. Shows you how to take the canopy on and off. Shows you where the characters go, which if you don't know where the characters go, I mean, I guess really they could go anywhere, but if you can't figure out that Mandalorian is the pilot of this thing, what are you doing with it? Then we have a ton of other little pieces that do come off. They'll have detailing underneath. Once again, so you can kind of go, you know, if you want full Jawa, stripping this thing apart. As you can see, this side, it's not the solid piece, it's just little pieces. I do believe there are breaks in it in some spots where the light goes through completely. Really hoping a company makes a lighting set for this, because that would be dope as F. Another reach goal right here is the base. I remember when they set this reach goal, I was like, I swear to God, if we don't hit that one. That's all I wanted. I would have given up all of the other reach goals just to be guaranteed a stand. And the stand, it just doesn't sit on there flat. It's kind of a wishing angle. We will see later. So I was really happy that it hit that reach goal. And this kind of shows you how to put it on the stand. That is it. So that's the directions. Let's see if I can push this guy out now. Ugh. Alright, I want to put you down for a second. Don't worry. You have not gone blind. I'm just got the camera resting on the carpet. What are you caught on? Let's set this up. There we go. We're making progress. The outer box is now completely off. And, okay. So, we've got our landing gears on the outside of one of the panels here. Got some of the carbonite blocks. I don't know if I mentioned that, but these carbonite blocks were also a reach goal. And then our stand. Where'd the knife go? So, and I don't know if I mentioned it before, but if you're watching this, you're going, dang, man, I would have loved to have gotten one of those. And you just missed out on it. Because like I said, I was purely freaking lucky. I saw the listing when I did. They are available on the second-hand market. The prices I'm seeing them listed at right now is pretty stupid high. Like anywhere from $800 to $1,500. So that price may go up, it may come down, hard to say. But if you really, really want one of these, I mean, you can get it. You're just going to be paying a premium. So here's one of our landing gears. And everything on the outside has been washed, so it's going to have this nice weathered look. That's the one concern I have. I've seen maybe 4 or 5 unboxing videos. And the weathering and wash seems to be kind of different on the different ones they have. Some of them, it just looks brushed and pretty crappy. Other ones, it looks pretty good. You know, some of the videos, they don't have a whole bunch of close-ups, so maybe I'm missing a lot of the stuff. So I'm very curious how the wash ends up looking. Also on the engines, it looks like on some of them, they put wash in one spot, but on other ones, they didn't. And it just looks a little off with the wash on there. So I'll point that out when we get to the engine. Here's our front landing gear. This is fairly reminiscent of the Millennium Falcon landing gears. Then we have the other side. Landing gear here. And who do we got? Who do we got? We got a, oh, freaking, okay, so he's actually from the episode 1, and he does pop up later on in the show. Oh, should I mention the spoiler alerts? And then this guy, so first episode, when this dude gets frozen, we've already got 3 carbonite blocks in there. And I believe that the other 2 blocks will be the other 2 characters from those first 3. I was watching one of the videos on YouTube. I wasn't paying attention who, but I do believe those 3 characters apparently are characters that were in some Star Wars comic book. So, like, they've got some little story behind them, but just so you know. Now we're getting to the fun stuff. Now, just be warned, my wife might be coming walking in here any minute. I don't know. We'll see if we beat her. And I also don't know if I have this right side up. All right. Okie dokie. So yeah, it's kind of hard though when I'm seeing the prices of what they're going for. You know, do I keep this or do I sell it? Because I'm eyeing one of those Springfield Hellions. These are like $2,000. So you know, this could get me halfway there, close. Halfway there. Okay, we're gonna have to lift straight up. And okay, I think we're opening the right side up at least. Yeah, I got let off work early today because we were super slow. And I was like, no. I do not mind going home early today. And they're like, oh, why? I'm like, I really don't want to tell you guys. Well, Tyler knew, but he's into this stuff too. So, it is a little embarrassing. But I don't care. It's cool. Don't worry, that was a styrofoam. Oh. Okay, I meant to sound like Tim Allen there and ended up sounding like Jabba. So, and then yeah, nothing up there. Here we go. So we're just gonna pop this puppy out piece by piece, and like I said, later on I'll have it all assembled and give you the lowdown. So here we have one of the clear plastic pieces for the stand. Put that over there. Here's the other one. The other 2 carbonite blocks. And I've even seen people like going through these and kind of like stripping them down and selling them. I've seen people selling these carbonite blocks. I can't remember what they were going for, which I admitted I've kind of thought about doing myself. Probably won't though. I might sell the carded figures. Do not message me on YouTube. If I sell them, I'm not selling it through YouTube. There's the other one. Here's our one guaranteed figure that we had. Looks like in a very uncomfortable position. Obviously, it was advertised as not being carded. And this is your standard Mandalorian action figure. The only difference is the normal one you would buy has a hard plastic cape. And this guy, they gave a soft goods cape so that he can sit down in the cockpit. Got some cool kind of tattered burning marks along the bottom there. That's pretty neat. Now, one thing I'd be concerned about if you're someone that collects these and you were not able to get the Razor Crest, but you're really wanting this action figure for whatever reason, I really don't think there's any other differences to this other than just that cape being a soft goods cape rather than being a hard plastic one. I would be concerned about buying one of these, especially at a high price, and it end up just being some, a standard Mandalorian action figure that someone made a soft goods cape for. So just tread lightly on that one. That would be my one main concern there. I do not have a Beskar Mando action figure yet, so I don't have anything to compare this to. I do have the original action figures before he got his Beskar armor. I believe these are his additional accessories. Here's one we get. Let's see, you've got the jetpack, which does not... I feel like, and I could be wrong, I feel like the normal Beskar ones, because this I believe is supposed to be Beskar too, and as you can see, it's kind of a dull gray. So there might be a difference there. That might be how they all are. I could be wrong on that. And then the only other thing he has... Oh, no. Oh, I totally forgot about... oh, I forget what this gun is. The real-life version. It's an old, I think, French handgun. Pretty rare one, too. There's his blaster. And then we got his long rifle, which I've been seeing these come up bent. It's a little bent. It's not terrible. There is his blaster, which, if you look at the original like concept art that they would always show at the end of the show, show during the end credits of the show, you could see in the original concept art, this gun was actually a PSL that they had modified. So I thought that's kind of interesting. Put this dude off to the side. Anything. Okay, so then here we go. I'm very curious about this. I'll show you what I'm talking about on the engines and the wash. Okay, and yeah, this one is... Okay, so... Good lord. This thing's huge. It's like a Foster's beer. So some of them, or at least one of them, that I watched them do an unboxing, it jumped out to me because this kind of off-white ring here, on the front there was 0 wash on it. And then I saw an unboxing video, and for whatever reason I was just paying attention to that part, and I noticed his did have some of this wash on there. His looked really bad though. Like, this one I think I'm okay with. His just looked very artificially put onto that outer ring. And I think that might have been the same guy. That there are several spots on the ship that it just looked very brushed on. But this is the underside of the engine. So, some really cool kind of anodized case hardening look there. Nothing is battery operated, nothing is electronic, which actually surprises me. Like I said, when they first announced this at one point, when, you know, they got over 6,000 orders and they're like, we're making it. And I remember at one point they're like, stay tuned, we have more features that we haven't even announced yet. And I don't believe they ever announced anything additional. I kept waiting. I thought that maybe even one of the stretch goals, and even got detailing here, would be electrical lighting, because people started noticing that on that unpainted CG model they had, it looked like there's little lights on the wings and on the front of the cockpit. And I was kind of bummed out at first myself. I was like, no, don't add cheesy lights, just have something else to add on there when there weren't lights there in the first place. And then I went back and watched the episode, and lo and behold, some of the episodes, the episode where they're doing the prison break thing, it was really when it was easy for me to notice it. And it does, it has landing lights. They're all red on it. They don't jump out very much, but I was kind of shocked by that. But no, they the last stretch goal they hit, they never announced that they were going to do another stretch goal. And then, yeah, kind of nothing came of it. Okay, so I think at this point, the best thing for me to do to pull the rest of these out, well, we could probably get these guys out. So these are our carded exclusive figures. Once again, I was looking around on eBay. These are going for stupid prices right now. What is this? Just put in between them? Okay. Nothing in there. So our first exclusive card back. And for you collectors, I know this is important. The card back is not punched. It is there, but it is not punched. Is the Off-World Jawa. And you can get an Off-World Jawa. I believe you can even get them with an egg. They either come with an egg that's cut open or one that's whole. You don't get them both. Also, in the concept art of this stuff, that egg yolk was much more of a kind of a neon orange, which is how it is in the show. So I was pretty disappointed when I first started finally seeing these. That's kind of a yellow. It's got a little kukri there. We got a bubbified Springfield. And another 2 blasters there. But you can basically get this Jawa either his soft goods cape thingy there or his necklace. And like I said, one of these eggs I think is what's unique about this particular one. And then obviously the card back there where you can see the egg cut open, you can see how it's much more orange than yellow, but whatever. These have been going, I've been seeing people trying to sell them at least. And it's Has 02. And like anywhere from, I think I saw them as a pair anywhere from like 300 to 500 or 200 for individual ones. It's crazy. I don't know if anyone's going to actually pay that price. But I mean, if you one of those people that have to have all the action figures, this is, you know, unique to the HasLab Razor Crest. So we'll put that Jawa off to the side, and then we have our unique Grogu. Well, of course, at the time that I ordered this, he was still just Baby Yoda. I did not know his name yet, or the child, or whatever. So here we go. Now, once again, you can pretty much get this figure. I do believe they said that the face sculpt is ever so slightly different from the standard Grogu you can get. I believe the body is the same. He is holding that little, the silver ball, which the standard one you buy is also holding. Comes with a bowl and a pram that is actually in Beskar. And that's the main unique thing about this. Your standard Baby Yoda comes with the properly painted pram. But this one is unique in Beskar. It's got a little stand on there. We are Has 01. We are chilling, and that's the little silver ball thing he kept stealing off the joystick there. A mysterious alien pursued by bounty hunters on behalf of the Imperial interest. I'm not going to do movie voice on that, although I am uncomfortably good at movie voice. So there are our 2 carded unique figures we get with it. Okay, time to get the big boy out. I'm going to do this one-handed. Oh dear. Oh, there's like stuff loose in there, it sounds like. Okay. Christmas. So very quickly I'm looking at some of the wash. It is a little paintbrush looking in some spots. Oh, up there. So far I don't see anything that's disgusting to me. I'm rather curious to see what's rattling around in here. I'm pretty sure nothing's broke. Oh, okay. Oh, man. So that freaking looks cool. Uh-oh. I think I heard the wife. See, this, I kind of don't like that. It's almost two-tone. I think they smeared it all up high, but... what can I do now? Over on the belly. That looks pretty crappy there. Luckily, that's not in a highly visible spot on the bottom. There's a lot of wash down here, but I think that looks decent, though. It's very natural. I believe... okay, yeah, so the front gear, this little door slides open for the landing gear. That's kind of cool. Maybe that's what I heard rattling around. We got our door that's coming open. The door on this side does not open. It just opens on this side here. I know, what great angles I'm holding upside down. I'll do a better job on getting all these close-ups once I've got it fully put together and on the stand. So there's one kind of bunched up dark spot. We'll see how that looks. The other thing, big concern, is how's the wash going to match on the engines? You know, like, is there going to be a big blotch here and then, like, clean on the wing? That is a bit of a concern. Okay, so I think I hit this. Pops that up. We get our first peek inside. Oh, it's the, it's those guys. That's what I heard rolling on. That's what the, I'm brain farting. these guys go on. So this is freaking cool, man. The amount of detail. You can see these little hooks. It does come with a bag of accessories I saw still in there. That you can put on the hooks, although some are already on. These ones do not come off. I'm fine with that. And then the little walkway. Now I did notice this in one of the other videos. You can see it's kind of darker on the sides and still like maintain its blue in the middle. I think they should have reversed that. You know, you're mainly going to be walking here. That's going to be the spot that wears. It kind of looks like it wears opposite. But whatever. I'm nitpicking at this point. Oh, we are already on the wall here. So I do not know if I will get stuff for all of these tabs or if you just kind of use the tabs as you want. We'll figure that out. And then we got the back door here. Boop. I think it's cool. Has little kind of piston things attached to it. Got our cockpit. And this is one thing I did see some of the people in the reviews talking about, like just kind of freaking out at getting some of this stuff off for the first time. You don't want to break it. And holy cow. There we go. There's not much of a gap in there to get your fingernails in. But once you start prying a little bit, it will come up. There is our cockpit. This door does not open. I wish it did. I guess I'd go right into the other area. I was gonna say, even if this opened and it was just went into like an empty space with like some minor detailing, I feel like that would have added a lot of depth to this toy model, whatever you want to call it. There we go to control panel. Now I will say in some of the videos, I guess in the camera it looks a little more white. Some of these pieces here, I noticed in one of the other videos, they look like unpainted plastic, like white, and they looked really crappy. And they almost look like that through, you know, looking at my screen on the camera. But I will tell you in person, of course, I don't have the best lighting in here, they do look a little more gray. So that's a little bit better. And one thing I think is pretty funny, like we said, the Baby Yoda figure is holding that little ball that he kept unscrewing from the joystick. And if you look, that ball is missing from the joystick. You can like see the threads. That's just supposed to thread on there. I thought that was kind of a neat little Easter egg, if you want to call it. Got some cool texture on the seats and stuff, but yeah, that's pretty neat. Let's go in. You know what? I'm gonna mess with that later. So there's the main ship. Let's put that to the side for a second. Get our last few things out of here. We have the other engine. Oh, one of the panels already came off. That's another big fear of mine. So this has a lot of panels that come off. I am so freaking scared I'm going to lose one. You can see kind of some of the detailing in there. Now, you know, obviously also for the price, I do wish, you know, they don't have to go crazy with the detail of paint, but, you know, just paint a few things in here. And of course, that's something you can always do yourself. I believe Adam Savage has a YouTube channel. Someone across that, that's one of the unboxings I watched. It wasn't him doing it, some other dude. But it was his channel, and he made it sound like they're going to take this and basically kind of do some upgrade mods to it. So that will be interesting to see what they come up with. And like I said, I hope somebody out there makes a little lighting kit for this. Ooh, this has me a little nervous. That's not what to snap on. Once again, I might do this off camera when I'm done filming just to make sure I don't. Oh, okay. Here we go. That is a rather loose panel. Like I just hit it with my thumb right after I got it on there. See how easy it comes up? I want these panels to be fairly easy to come off so I don't break them at the same time. I don't know. Hopefully none of them have to get glued on. Looks like this one comes up. Yep. There's a whole bunch of those, and in my other video, which I will upload later today or tomorrow. Oh, that looks like crap. Got some like flashing there. I almost don't want to really try to pick that off because it's painted. I'll figure that out. So we got a big blob of wash there. I feel like I was saying something and completely spaced off and forgot. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I'm gonna upload this video pretty much as soon as I'm done filming it. Not gonna wait till Friday. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to hurry up and get it out there so you guys can go get one while you can, because they're pretty much gone. I'm doing it. I'm gonna not lie to you guys. I'm doing it for the views. A lot of people are looking at these videos right now, especially people that have had them ordered and haven't got theirs yet. I'm just doing it for the views. So, like I said, this will be the first part. This is just our unboxing. Yeah, they got a little messy with the wash on this one too, I feel like. And I believe, or no, I think they go this way. I think this is the top. So hopefully that'll be hidden. So yeah, I'm just gonna throw this video out there. This is not going to affect any of my normal videos. I can't remember if I got a video coming out this Friday or if that's next week, but it's already scheduled. And I can't even remember what video it is. So let's get into our little bag. This is all the stuff to go up on the wall, except for this. This was like his little makeshift pram he had for a while. And then the stand that comes with the pram. See how it's got a little clear stand there? That, I believe, is actually designed to pop into the bottom of this. Or if you have the standard Yoda, baby Yoda, that comes with a clear stand for that. I'm sure it's the exact same size. So there's that. We've got this bag. Looks like it's got a wrench and something else kind of attached to the outside of it. Very dirty looking. Got a little brown satchel here. Don't know if those are supposed to be detonators or what. Oh man, I should not have opened this on the carpet because speaking of detonators, oh, we got a couple thermal detonators in here. Good Lord. Is there even any detailing on that, or is that just a silver ball? But yeah, that's a thermal detonator. That's not a thermal detonator, that's a rock. He just made that sound with your mouth. Okay. A lot of people didn't like the Solo story. I liked it. I thought it was all right. We got what looks like an old Beretta. That's another thing I really love about Star Wars, and how it kind of mixes my two hobbies is almost all of the blasters from Star Wars are based off of real guns, specifically from World War II. Now they do. That does not always apply. This is not a World War II era gun. I think in the newer Star Wars movies, you're even modifying AR-15s. But yeah, I do enjoy that. Oh, this is a little bent. I'm going to have to figure out a way to try to get some of these straight. These might not even fit in that weapon locker properly if they are bent quite a bit. A little green bag here. Now these they didn't really touch up, like this one's got a little bit of silver paint on it. But it looks like most of the bags they didn't really paint. They gave them a treatment of wash on them so they look, dirty, brings out the detail in it a little bit more. And I'm fine with that. This looks like the exact same thing that dark brown one was. Just in a different color. Here we go. He's got some more stuff painted on here. I think that looks pretty cool. Don't know what it is, but I think it looks pretty cool. Got some more blasters. Ah, man, like all these guns are bent. This plastic is not very hard. It's almost like a rubber. Got another blaster here. Another blaster. Looks like it's got a scope. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a laser or some kind of weird like Swiss style aperture. Sight, another bag. Whoop. Well, this one's got some color on it. We've got some green painted on here. And like, why did they even paint the back of this? I guess if you're gonna have it like off and sitting to the side of the ship, that's detail, but I almost feel like that's detail wasted. But whatever, I appreciate it. And we got this guy again without any silver paint on it, which is good, makes it look a little more different from the other one buttons in here, so it's not just looks like you're mimicking. And oh look, do we have Han Solo's blaster? Nope, close to it though. Close to it. Got this guy. Sorry, trying to get focused. Didn't wash my hands super great after getting off of work, so I apologize, guys. There might be a little grease and oil on there. A little stubby blaster there. That one. Then, oh, I believe this is a Stormtrooper blaster. I forget what their official name is, but that looks rather Stormtrooper-y to me. Could be wrong. Oh, got another bag. Well, this one's got some decent detail. We got a couple different colors painted on there. Didn't bother wasting that, painting that back piece. Painted the sides of that one looks nice. Oh, cool. Got a drum mag. For an FG-42 or something. Okay, not all the guns are black. Now the Mando's little side pistol, that was silver, but so is this one. There's that guy. Big O scope, almost like an ACOG or something. That dude, I think we've already seen him. Got duplicates of that. Oh, another thermal detonator. Little blaster. Oh, another thermal detonator. Little blaster. Little blaster. And littler blaster. Those are going to be really fun getting that weapons locker. Okay, so I think I got all my thermal detonators. Just so you guys know, I've got 3 thermal detonators. I don't think I lost any, but in case you're opening yours up and you spill them or something, you're wondering how many there were. Pretty sure mine came with 3. All right, guys, so that is it. Holy cow, this video went on for a while. The next video, like I said, I'm going to upload it tonight or tomorrow. Is going to be this puppy put together. I'm going to go in depth a little bit more on it. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching the very impromptu unboxing of the Hasbro HasLab Razor Crest. Is this a vintage series too? I don't know. But there you go, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great one. Stay safe, and as always, stay shiny.